Good afternoon, my inspirational. So, I said I was going to try to get back on YouTube today and um, let you know how my day went yesterday, and hopefully to give you some tips on another topic that I actually I learned yesterday, but really have been learning like through the course of me doing my goals and stuff like that. So, number one is, excuse me, my throat's kind of dry, but of course, again, I'm getting ready to go to work. Second day at the busy drive, and I was told that the drive was going to be busier than what it was yesterday, which is to be expected because usually everybody comes in at the last day. So, I just hope that it's not as busy like they said like they said it was going to be. Um, but we'll see when we get there. So yesterday, surprisingly, I had a good day. There was a couple of things that kind of didn't go well with me, but um, I nipped that in the bud. I de-escalate the situation, and I was good after that. My experience at this busy drive yesterday was not what I thought it was going to be, but I'm pretty sure because it wasn't like that yesterday, it's probably going to be like that today. So I'm just, again, I'm just going to go in there with a positive mind, a sane mind, and I'm just going to do the best that I can. You can't do everything that uh, somebody wants you to do, especially when they want you to do it all at one time. Yeah, it's okay to be multitasking, but in some cases, multitasking can be a little difficult, especially when you don't want to mess something up because after, in the end, we're dealing with people's blood. So we want to make sure that everything is correct and that we follow, the instructions that needs to be followed with that. But today gonna be a good day, just like yesterday was a good day. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna, it is what it is. I'm just gonna go in there, like I said, do the best I can and keep it moving. So we had a conversation yesterday where we were talking about, of course, my job and how some people feel on their jobs and stuff like that. And we also were talking about toxic people. And I had a couple of things to say about, toxic people because sometimes they're not for the greater good of you. Well, another thing too is that don't tell everybody your dreams and your goals and what you plan on doing to in your life to get to the next plateau. Look, we all get excited and want to talk about our goals and our dreams, but simply what happens is that the people that we tell, they simply are not happy. Point blank, period. They may seem like they're happy, they may give you words of encouragement, motivation, and all that, but sometimes people are not happy, and you can usually tell, like with their, excuse me, with their body reactions, their body language, shall I say. You can usually tell with that if they really happy for you, if they're feeling what you're doing, if they're not feeling what you're doing, if they just really just standing there listening to the conversation because quote unquote they don't want to be rude and walk away and not listen to it when really that's what they should do anyway because they're being even more rude just standing there listening to it and they are not they're not really happy for your success. They don't really want to hear your good thing that you got going on. So I had an encounter about a couple of months, it might have been a little bit more than a month, about telling certain people my dreams, and the outcome was not good. In fact, they were very much not happy with what I was doing. They were not happy about my success. And the crazy thing is, we talked about this yesterday, and I think we talked about this in a couple of my other videos too. But they stood there the whole entire time and listened and smiled and was giving me motivation and inspiration. And then all of a sudden, it was like, when I get the news back from somebody else, because it started off with, I heard you doing this, this, and this. Well, somebody else told, somebody told me, and they weren't too happy about that, and they were down talking you, and they were saying this, and they were saying that, and I was like, well, that's not how that person perceived to be when I was talking to her, because we were actually just having a general conversation. So, telling everybody your dreams um is not the thing. You have to kind of distinguish who you can tell and who you can't tell. And most of the times when you telling somebody your dreams and they're not very welcoming, they're not very honest about what they think, um, usually those are the toxic people that are in your life that you need to get rid of. So, it just really hurt me because I thought that this person was really forthright, and this person was really for me, and wanted to see me good. But in all reality, she or he was just like, it was not a good thing, and it really just kind of tore me up. But again, I have to keep in mind that when you are trying to change your life for the better, when you are trying to change your life for the greater good of you and your family and your kids, and make sure that you are being successful in anything that you do, you are going to have turmoil that comes to you. The devil will send the adversary to you quick to try to stop your dream, to try to get you to not go on, to make you think that what you're doing is not right, to make you think what you're doing is not suitable for you or anybody else. It's not going to work. Um, it will really make you think that you invested so much money into doing something that is not going to be all right. And that you could have saved your money for something else and invested in something that probably was silly and wasn't really worth the investment anyway. So, with telling everybody your dreams and what you're trying to do in life, I would definitely say pick and choose who you tell. Definitely pick and choose, because if you don't and you just start telling everybody, it'll come back to you where the person you told was not very welcoming or happy or inspired by your success. Um, they would definitely it would definitely come back, because of course what's done in the dark does come in the light. So they definitely will come back, and you'll hear about it, and it might hurt you. It might even try to stop your goals and you succeeding your goals and what you're trying to do. But hopefully that will only stop you for a short period of time. So like I said, we talked about it yesterday with toxic people. First thing to do is to get the toxic people out your life. Once you get those toxic people out your life, then you can start with uh, maybe telling maybe one or two people that you really trust in, and that you're really thinking that they're going to be sincere and wanting to know your goals, and they're going to be as excited as you are, wanting to be um, great and feel great about what you're doing, and make you feel great about what you're doing, and making sure that they are making you feel like you're not doing this just for whatever. You have a passion of what you're doing, and they want to see you succeed just like you want to succeed. So, it like I said, it could be a terrible thing when somebody that you trust in. It could be a friend. Your guys had like 6, 7 years invested, maybe 10, 12 years invested for since elementary school, since middle school. Y'all been friends that long, and then all of a sudden it's like a Mack truck. You tell them their dream, and then they talking to somebody else, and wham, they smacking down. And once you get the real out of how they really feel, how they like their thoughts, what their thoughts really are about you trying to succeed, it is just a kind of unbearable pain to deal with. So just be mindful and careful about what you are telling people, and make sure that It's somebody that you trust. It's somebody that will hopefully invest in you so that they can succeed. And it's somebody that is very genuine and very sincere about what you're telling them. If you like what I have talked about today and liked any of my other videos, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to this channel. It will pop up as a notification. You can click on the notification as well. And so, as always, be blessed. Have a good day. And let's stay inspired, guys, by pushing inspirational people towards the folks that need to be inspired.